Full chilly morning. We're just waiting on YouTube to come online and then we will go live. It's probably already online. There we go. Good morning, guys. So, Donnie Rouse here, and today I wanted to talk about your morning ritual or lack thereof. How do you start your morning? Do you start your morning kind of where you wake up and you're jolted out of bed because you know you're going to be late for work or whatever it is you have to do? Do you sleep in a little bit too late to the point where you feel like the day's almost already over? Or perhaps first thing you do is you take your phone and you start turning on social media. If you were any of those, I'm not, there's nothing wrong. There's a lot of wrong with that, but there's nothing wrong with you. And the reason I'm bringing this all up, though, it's about what we're going to make the coffee ritual. Because how you start your morning it really does interpret how your day ends up. If you're starting your day in stress because you turned on the news first thing, that's going to carry over into everything you do. If you turn on social media and all of a sudden now you're in that comparison mode because, this person just bought the house and, you're starting on the gossip of your neighbor who's eating who knows what, it doesn't put you in a good state. So the whole point of our morning ritual is to put us in that good state, because from that good state, it spills over into everything else that we do. And so how does this relate to coffee? For me, my coffee ritual is one of my anchoring rituals in my day. It's the time where I kind of just take the moment. I will usually journal as I'm doing it, or I'll be looking at a travel book. So what exactly does that do? Well, with the journaling, I start to ask myself different questions about how I want to spend the day. What is it that I want to bring forth? What is my intention? What are the things that I have to do? And what are the intentions for each of those individual items? Just to start it right now, what do you want out of today? If you're watching this first thing in the morning, what is your intention for the day? What are the emotions you want to feel? Think about the people you're going to interact with. How do you want those interactions to go? What kind of impression do you want to leave on those people? And one of my favorites is, if you can do one step today that'll move you closer to a dream that you have, what would it be? And then make good and follow on that step. So these are just some of the questions you can ask yourself to put yourself in that different state that'll put you in a place where you're actually moving towards something and you're putting intention into your day rather than reacting. One of my favorites is the second one that I do is I like to look at travel books, because travel books kind of put me in that state of wanting to get out there in the world. Sometimes it's not that good of an idea because it makes me want to just travel. But nevertheless, it stirs the imagination and it gets me excited about what I'm about to experience at some point in my near future. So what is it for you? Put yourself in that place where you get excited, where you get positive anticipation, and link it to something. So one of the things I do is I link it to my ritual of coffee. So when I have that coffee, when I pull my shot of espresso, I know what's coming afterward. I'm already priming myself to feel good. And that is kind of what I want. That is the intention with Rouse Coffee. The intention of Rouse Coffee is to get you present in your day, to make you feel good, to make you go after the things you know that are going to bring you joy, rather than just reacting and responding to the rest of the world around you. So that is all I've got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this post. If you want to try Rouse Coffee, you can do so at www.rauscoffee.com. And if you haven't checked out my podcast, if you like little tidbits like this here this morning, you could check out One Life Podcast with Donnie Rouse. Again, One Life Podcast with DonnyRaus. That is all I've got for you guys today. God bless. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you again tomorrow.